That's right, Matt. We have the receipt right here. I'm right now with Chef Madeeha from Kebab and Curry, and it says we need 1 chicken Tikka Masala. Help me out. I said that a little bit wrong.
Perfect.
I did.
Tikka Masala. That was excellent.
Perfect. And so go ahead and just tell us, what this dish is.
Okay, chicken tikka masala is a grilled chicken. It's going to have a ton of ingredients. We've got some vindaloo sauce. We're going to have bell peppers. We're going to make a gravy out of some sautéed onions. We're going to throw in some dried fenugreek leaves, something called chopped masala, which is a blend of about 10 spices, salt, cilantro, some diced onions. So it's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to be putting into the dish.
Okay, and so when people bite into this, what flavors are they really going to be picking up on?
There's a ton of flavors because we're adding so many different spices. Like I said, the chopped masala is a blend of 10 different spices. So there's some black Indian salt, dried mango powder, cumin, ginger. There's a resin from the giant fennel. So there's a ton of spices that's going to be dancing around on your taste buds. It's going to be great.
So is this a pretty popular dish then at Kebab and Curry?
It's probably one of the most popular and most ordered items. And the best thing about it is you can get it mild, medium, spicy, or hot, and it's not going to take away from the flavor or the spices that's in the entree.
Oh, awesome. So you get it catered to your style, your taste buds.
Exactly.
Perfect. Well, we'll start cooking this in just a little bit, but for now, we're going to send things on over to Emily with your .com check. Hey, Em. Welcome back. We're with Chef Madeeha from Kebab and Curry in Williamsville. First time on the show, welcome. It's so wonderful to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
We're making chicken tikka masala, one of the, you said, the more popular items on the menu.
Correct.
And if you're at home watching and you've never tried Indian food before, it is fabulous. It's so flavorful. It's delicious. And we were also saying there's a lot of gluten-free options, and you can really kind of tailor to how somebody likes something to their taste buds, whether they like it mild, medium, spicy, stuff like that, right?
That's correct. We can definitely do that. And the nice thing is that if you do get an entree mild, it's not going to take away from the flavor of the dish.
Mild doesn't equal bland.
Exactly.
Okay, so what are we doing right now? Bring us up to speed.
Well, what we're doing here, everything at the restaurant, like we said earlier, is all natural and preservative-free. So what we're doing is we're actually just going to lightly brown these onions, and we're going to put them in the blender, and that's going to make our onion gravy.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to be the base of our sauce. And over here, we've just got some of our marinated chicken. This you can either bake, you can put it on some skewers and grill it.
Okay.
But you're going to get it ready to put into the sauce. So I've already done that here with some sour cream, homemade yogurt, some dried fenugreek leaves, garlic, and ginger. That's basically all you need. You can throw it in the fridge for a couple hours.
Just marinated for a couple of hours.
Exactly.
Okay. So after that, what are we going to start doing then?
Then we'll start using all these ingredients over here. We've got some of our vindaloo sauce. This is what's going to add to the heat, so we can make it spicy with that. I've got some chopped jalapenos, some peppers, which will give it that crunch. We're going to also saute up some onions. And we're going to add a little bit of cream, and if you're kind of health conscious and you don't want to add the cream, go ahead and use some Greek yogurt.
Okay, and today we're going to be making our dish medium, a little spice, a little flavor.
We're going to do it medium, yep, just a little bit of kick, not too much, so that should be great.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. Coming up later in our long cooking segment, obviously we're going to put together this whole dish, teach you how to make it at home, or you can always go to the restaurant, have it made for you. Preservative-free, delicious. And we're also going to talk more about the app that printed off our one chicken tikka masala, and we're going to print off another little thing when our dish is finished. That'll be in long cooking, but now we're going to send things over to Emily. It's Emily. We're back with Chef Madeeha from Kebab and Curry in Williamsville, cooking our chicken tikka masala. So during, when we weren't on air, you put the chicken in, right?
Right. Well, first what we did is that those onions we were sauteing earlier, we threw those in the blender.
Okay.
And we made this. This is the onion gravy.
Okay.
It's from the sauteed onions. And now what I'm doing here is I just sauteed some more onions here, put the chicken in that we baked, and now what we're going to do, we're just going to throw in some of this onion sauce.
It seems like since there's so many ingredients, if you are making this at home, probably preparation before. Just have everything laid out and ready to go, so then you can kind of just add the components of the dish together.
Right. That's the best way to do it. And also for home, a nice trick is, you know, if you have a lot of time, one day you can just kind of make a big batch of the onion gravy, put it in the blender, get it ready, and then just put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it.
Just keep it on hand.
Yeah, so whenever you need it, you know, everything else is a little bit faster. This is just some chicken broth that we're throwing in. That's going to give it a little bit more flavor.
Okay.
And now we're just going to let this heat up a little bit. We're going to add some spices. Now the first thing we're going to throw in is the chopped masala. And with this one, you just really need just a little pinch.
Okay.
It's got a really strong flavor. It will add to the heat of the entree. This one here, these I like to add a lot. These are the dried fenugreek leaves.
Okay.
This will not add any heat or anything like that to your entree, but it's going to give it like a little slightly bitter taste.
Okay.
But blended with all the other spices, it's going to be great.
And you can start, it's just smelling delicious right now.
Thank you.
I'm the lucky one, I get to smell it.
Always got to throw in the salt. That'll bring all the other flavors together.
Okay.
We'll throw that in. Looks like that's coming to a nice boil here.
And this is on about a medium heat?
This is on about medium, yeah.
Okay.
And we're just going to cook that up. Now the next thing we can do, since we're going to make it a little bit spicy,
Okay.
I'm going to throw in some chopped jalapenos. That's going to be nice. It's going to also help give it a little bit of a crunch. We've got some of our homemade vindaloo sauce. If you don't have this at home, use any kind of extra hot red chili powder.
Okay.
That's probably going to make it about a little more than a medium. Do a little medium plus here.
Okay. What is in the vindaloo sauce?
The vindaloo sauce is made with dried red peppers.
Okay.
So we make that at the restaurant as well. So again, I just like to stress the fact that everything is homemade and natural. And everything does take a long time to make. So
it's worth it just to come in, have,
Yes.
have you cook for somebody, have them enjoy a delicious meal. You guys are open 7 days a week, and you've gotten a lot of recognition lately from not only Taste of Buffalo, but Taste of Williamsville as well. Tell me about that.
correct. We got the Independent Healthy Option Award for our Malay Tikka. It's like a grilled chicken. That did excellent there. We had 2 grills running over there. We could not keep up with the crowd. But the nice thing was everybody stood in line and they waited patiently to try the Malay Tikka. So we were really happy about that. And we did the same item at Taste of Williamsville, and we got Best Meat Item Award for that.
That's
so
wonderful.
That was awesome.
Now, some of these ingredients, can you get at a grocery store, just any grocery store, or do you have to go to a specialty grocery store?
You could get most of these at any grocery store, obviously, like the vegetables and stuff like that. But the spices, probably an Indian store would be your best bet.
Okay.
And they're not very expensive. They're pretty economical.
Okay.
Next thing I'm throwing in here, we're going to add a little bit of cream. And like I said earlier, if you don't want to use cream, that's totally fine. Put in some Greek yogurt.
Okay.
That'll work excellent.
So this is kind of, once you've got the chicken going, you're just kind of adding the
all the
components.
spices. Yeah, you don't want to add everything all together. This is just a little bit of tomato sauce. You don't want to add it all together because you want to let the spices kind of, mingle into the sauce and kind of blend in nicely. Yeah, almost done here.
What are some other popular dishes at Kebab and Curry?
Another very popular dish is called chicken makhni. It's known as butter chicken. It's got a cream and tomato sauce. And again, you can do it mild, medium, spicy, or hot. That one's also very popular, probably almost as much as this one. I like this one a little bit better. I'm just going to put in some saffron here.
Okay, we are going to keep cooking this, but we actually have a finished product to show people. And in our second helping, we didn't get to it now, but we're going to get back to that app that's going to print out our receipt for our chicken tikka masala. Ansar will be in to talk about the app called Amber. I'm going to go to the kitchen and pull out our finished product so we can show it. It is smelling delicious in here. I have to say, my favorite, I think, Indian vegetarian thing are the vegetable dumplings.
Okay,
all
like
together.
the samosas?
Yes, samosas are delicious. Okay, here's the finished product. It looks delicious.
Serve that with some basmati rice.
Wonderful rice. Okay, I'm going to do other in 2 minutes, and then coming up after that, Emily will be back in the kitchen for our second helping. Stick with us. We'll be right back. I'm back in the kitchen with Chef Madeeha from Kebab and Curry, and we are going to make a second helping with our chicken tikka masala. So go ahead and tell us what we're going to be making.
All right, well, all we did is take some of the leftovers from the chicken tikka masala. We threw it in here. We're just going to heat it up till the sauce is a little bit dry. So you want some of that broth and all that to evaporate. We're going to throw in our rice. You're just going to kind of cook it in here.
Perfect. And while you're doing that, we're going to bring Ansar back in, and you're actually going to print up my receipt. Tell me how much I owe for this meal today.
Uh-oh.
So log in right on the iPad, go to that order, and you tap a button, and there you go. I guess the total is $8.45.
Oh, cheap meal.
Oh, should you get a discount?
Yeah. That's awesome, and it's instantaneously, essentially. I mean, it's awesome.
Yep. All wireless, instantaneous.
So it's really speeding up the process for the restaurant.
Oh yeah, it makes everything a lot faster because the servers have access to the system no matter where they are. Whether they're walking from the bar to the kitchen or to the front, they can print, they can apply discounts, they can charge credit cards right on an iPad, iPod, or iPhone.
Awesome. Technology is great, isn't it?
It is.
And we're going to come back over here to Chef Madeeha and go ahead and tell us what you got going on here.
Well, what I've done, I've added some saffron, a little bit of butter, and some cilantro. This is pretty much all set. You can cook it as long as you like. If you like the rice a little bit crispy, you can do it that way too. And the nice thing with the Amber app is if somebody does want something crispy or well done or no onions, it's really easy to customize that on the app and for us to take a look at it without confusion and stuff like that. So we're really enjoying using this new app.
Well, I am going to try this, but I will send it on over to Matt while I get my fork ready. Hey, Matt.